Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing well today. First of all, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. I'm putting out 2 every week. Wednesday is my podcast. Oops. Fridays is this kind of video. So today I'm going to be doing my best to give you a Here's My Heart tutorial on the guitar. A lot of people have requested this. A lot of people have requested tutorials in general, and I haven't done a lot, so I'm going to try to start doing those now that I'm kind of back on YouTube and stuff. So I haven't really taught anyone guitar in a long time. I don't think I really ever have. I'm going to do my best to kind of walk you guys through it. A lot of times when I write songs, I don't really think about the chords. I don't really think about the technical stuff. I just kind of do it. But this one is pretty simple. And once you kind of get it, you can do it. You know, it's only 3 chords. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is probably find a guitar if you're trying to learn it, and make sure you have 2 hands. So I don't know what your guitar. My guitar is tuned. I think it's a half step down, so it's just standard, but it's just 1 half step lower. I like to do that just because certain chords like C and stuff, like when they're lower, it just kind of gives a little more like emo feel. I don't know, I've just always liked that. So the chords for this technically are C, D, and E minor. So with normal chords it would sound like this, so C, and then a D, and then an E minor. So if you really want to, you can just play it that way, literally just C, D, E minor. But I play them differently. I always like to switch up my chords a little bit because certain chords, the way that they are, just like as standard chords, I just feel they don't give quite the emotion, and it's sometimes just by switching up little notes that completely change it. So for example, this isn't to do with the song, but the F chord, that's an F, but the way I play it is this. So instead of this, it's this. And it just gives more like depth. So just I find switching up chords can really help sometimes. Okay, so for this specifically, the first chord, you're gonna want to take your first finger here, this guy, put it on the 3rd fret, okay? And then you're gonna want to take your pinky or this finger, I don't know what, it's not your middle finger, index finger maybe, I think, but I use my pinky, so it's first finger on the 3rd fret, okay? And then the pinky on the 5th fret on the 2nd string, okay? So right here. So 3rd fret on the 5th string, okay, and then 5th fret on the 2nd string, and then you don't play the lowest string, you just hit from the 5th string up, so it's like, alright, so that's the first chord. And the cool thing about this song is for the 2nd chord, you keep your fingers in the same spacing and you just move up 2 frets, so the 3rd fret becomes the 5th fret, and the 5th fret becomes the 7th fret. So your fingers stay in the same spot, you just move them up 2. Alright, so your fingers are only on the 5th and the 2nd string, everything else is open, so it's like, alright, so that's the first chord, the 2nd chord, and the 3rd chord is the only time you really switch it up, right? So the first chord, alright, so your 3rd fret, 5th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, alright, and then on the 5th string, this finger here, you move it up 2, so you're now on the 7th fret. But with your pinky, you only move it up 1, so you're on the 8th fret. So it's like, does that make sense? So you're two frets apart, 2 frets apart, 1 fret apart. So I'll do it individually. So 3rd, 5th, 7th, okay? 5th, 7th, 8th. So you got the 3 chords. Alright, so now you just play them like. And that is pretty much the entirety of the song. So as far as strumming pattern, I gotta hold this up. I'm sorry I don't have like multiple angles here, but it's pretty simple. It's just pretty much the entire song. So honestly, you can just kind of loop that part and just keep practicing it, but it's really, and you can really play it however you want. If you want to just do like a continuous strumming pattern, that works too. So it's like this. And if you ever catch me speechless, it's 'cause I've never felt these feelings. So the only time you really switch it up is on the 4th repetition during the verses. Instead, like, usually you just go stay on this chord twice the length and then start over. And on the 4th repetition you stay on this chord twice the length, so it's like, you're everything I've ever loved about this world and so much more. See? And then you start over. You've got this heaven in your eyes. It sets my everything on fire. 'Cause I don't know what I did to deserve feeling your skin on mine. And then going into the chorus, build up on that 2nd chord, and then, so here's my heart for you if you want it. Literally the same progression as the verse. It's got a couple bruises on it. Sometimes it breaks down and it doesn't work quite right, but you bring it back to life. Only time you go down instead of going up, so it's like, you bring it back to life, back down. You bring it back to life. And you can throw in that little slide there, so I go like, or you can just stay on that chord, whatever works for you. That's honestly pretty much the entire song though. Like, it's literally just those 3 chords. And I feel like once you know the chords, which are really easy, you can just practice. Like, you'll just kind of feel it, you know, just like keep listening to it and just keep playing with it. But it's like, yeah, pretty much the exact same patterns for the verses and the choruses. I'm honestly, like, I don't think I'm the best at tutorials. Like, I wish I could be way more like technical and scientific and tell you exactly what the notes are and stuff, but it's just not really the way that I think. But I really, the way, like, when I started learning guitar and I would just play along to songs, like, I didn't even like look up the chords. I would just like mess around until I figured it out. So I always personally learn best just by listening. And I know it takes a bit more work maybe, but I feel like it's better because you don't have to rely on, reading something. You just kind of, you learn it better, and once you learn it, you really learn it and it sticks with you. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Here's My Heart. And it's a really simple song, but sometimes those are the best, and I really love when I can write a song that's just a couple chords repeating and can still tell a story with that. But yeah, so that's it. Hopefully that helped. And again, I'm sorry I'm not like a guitar teacher, but yeah, I think this video should probably show you how to play it. Sometimes people do put up like sheet music for my songs. I don't do it myself, but sometimes I go on like guitartabs.com, or I don't know what the website is, and people put sheet music up. So if you're one of those people, thank you. Also, on AZ Lyrics, all my lyrics are there, and I've never submitted them, so whoever submits my lyrics, thank you, because that's a huge help. I'm pretty sure like all my songs are on there, so if you ever need lyrics, azlyrics.com, just type in SayWeCanFly. I remember when I was a kid and I would always find my favorite bands on there. Like, I was always like, man, I would love to be on here one day. So it is still really cool to see my stuff on there, and it really means a lot. So anyway, thank you guys. Comment down below, let me know what you want to see for next week's video. I think I might do an acoustic session or a cover for next Friday, and then Wednesday is of course Coffee Thoughts. So Stay Cozy clothing is coming soon. I just ordered everything to start printing shirts and beanies myself. So they're all going to be hand printed by me, which is going to take a long time, but I'm really excited. And then I'm working on a new EP. I'm shooting a music video very soon for that. And the SayWeCanFly app will be out as well once I get Stay Cozy launched. So yeah, just look out for all that stuff. Make sure to subscribe, tell your friends. The channel's been growing, which is awesome. Thank you. I'm going to keep making videos every week. Okay, my card got full again. I don't feel like setting the camera up. So, going on tour in March with the red jumpsuit apparatus and cute is what we aim for in the UK. So that's exciting. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Stay cozy, and I will see you next week. Peace.